This is Stephanie,
And this is Joseph.
and welcome back.
Yes. I think that's what I always say. I always say yes. So we've been gone for a while.
We have, yes.
So
I have no idea when the last one was.
yeah, sometime last year, I guess.
Yeah.
We went to the Smoky Mountains and we did that. We would do that last summer. So I guess last summer
Yeah,
was when we had it, and we stopped sometime in the fall.
yeah, just, I guess.
Life.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we traveled a lot in the fall. Just since we're kind of started off chatting, let's start by saying, okay, I'm Joseph. You're Stephanie.
Did we
right?
not say that?
Yeah, I know. We have 4 kids.
Yes, 4 kids, 2 dogs.
Yeah, but we used to have the podcast 4 kids, 2 dogs, 1 RV. So currently, we've changed RVs.
Yes.
One of our kids and one of our dogs isn't traveling with us currently. But we have 2 teenage boys, Andrew and Henry, and then we have a 10-year-old daughter, Juliet, and a 8-year-old son, Graham.
Yeah.
We travel as much as we can.
Try to.
Yeah, we have a house in Maryville, in Tennessee. We travel a lot in Florida and some other places, but usually Florida is where we'll end up a lot of the time.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
But we travel with, right now we're traveling with everybody but Andrew. Andrew and Prim, our dog, is at home at our house. We have the house set up as a rental. He lives downstairs in the rental, and he also has a job, and he kind of takes care of the property. And then we're traveling with the other 3 kids and our dog, our poodle, Loki, which we talk about a lot.
Yeah.
Because it's Loki.
He's
We
a precious poodle.
have somebody moving in. So we're currently at Tropical Palms.
Yes. In Kissimmee.
Yeah, in Kissimmee, Florida. A few minutes from Celebration, about 10 minutes from Disney, about 20 minutes from Universal.
Yeah.
So
Pretty good location.
Yeah. So we're going to do our best to restart our podcast. It's Navigating Humans is our podcast name.
Yes.
So that's what we're going to go by. We have a website, navigatinghumans.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
Facebook page, Navigating Humans.
Yes. Instagram, I don't know if it's 4 kids, 2 dogs. I think we go through both. I'm also a Disney travel advisor. So I help book Disney vacations, and I could do Universal and cruises as well, but mainly focus on Disney. But everything can be found on navigatinghumans.com, which I've been working on some when I can. So you can find our house to rent on the website, and you can also reach out to us through the podcast, and you also book a vacation if you want to do that. But yeah, let's kind of catch everybody up. And just how our 2026 is going.
Okay, so we started off this year. I was actually in Florida starting January and February.
Yes.
So yeah, we went on a cruise. We experienced the Keys. We enjoyed that. Well, most of us.
I think we all enjoyed it.
Yeah. Well, we went to Key West. Graham didn't enjoy it.
You mean when you have 4 kids, there's always one kid.
Yeah, yeah. We walked a lot, and he's not a big fan of walking.
Yeah, or doing anything that takes physical activity.
Yeah.
For the most part.
I mean, he's not like a lazy kid. Well, yeah, he is. But he doesn't like to walk around.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, we that was with our previous rig. We used to travel in a truck, GMC truck, and a Coachman Chaparral fifth wheel.
Yeah, yeah.
So we went to Florida. We went to the Keys. We spent, I think we left right after, it was New Year's Day, right?
Yeah.
So we went to Florida, Central Florida. Then we moved down to the Keys, and then we came up and we took we went on the Disney Fantasy cruise.
Yeah. We have 2 campers like pulling in. Like,
yeah, all of a sudden it's
right beside us. It's crazy. Like we haven't had neighbors this whole time. They're not right beside us. They're a couple of from us, but like it has been pretty well empty, and people are coming in today.
Yeah. So we're members of 1,000 Trails. So with 1,000 Trails, with our membership, at least, you can book 14 days at Tropical Palms, and other Thousand Trails resorts, and it's part of your membership. You're not paying for the resort at that moment. You're just, as long as you keep your subscription going, you can stay. So we're in Tropical Palms. It's pretty dead in June. So if you're interested in Central Florida in June, you can easily get in.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we did that in February.
Yeah.
We went back home, I guess, February, right?
Yeah, it was like towards the mid to the end of February. We went back home with the flu. Like we traveled home.
Yeah.
With the flu. So
we don't know if that was the cruise or
we also went to Fort Wilderness, like kind of like our last hurrah.
Which we usually do.
Yeah. Before we settle back in for a couple of months back at home. And we went and we what was it? Festival of the Arts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And we went one night before we left. And we was all sharing food, and Graham was kind of not really wanting to eat.
He was sitting on the stoop, and
yeah,
you can kind of, of course, you can. When you're around your kids a lot, you can tell when they're getting sick. And he has these tells, like he'd either be super hyper, or he'd be really lethargic. And
yeah, and he was kind of that way. Like I just thought he was, I don't know, tired.
Yeah,
because we've been going.
Yeah.
But then like. Maybe the next morning he woke up with like 104. So
yeah, was that after we got home or before we got there? It was on the way back.
It was at Fort Wilderness.
Oh, okay.
It was the day that we was leaving, because you went and ran, and I put him in our bed, and I stayed with him and gave him Tylenol, and just,
Yeah.
Because he was running a pretty high fever, and we started traveling home, and when we got home, Juju started running a fever, so we took them both to a walk-in clinic.
Yeah.
And he had the flu. Juju didn't have the flu, but she was running a fever.
Yeah. So we dealt with the sickness and everything. That was right when baseball started. So in the spring, in the past years, we always play baseball at Maryville Little League back in where we currently have a house. So we've done that the last few months. So we just now started traveling. While we were there, we went through the process of, first off, we listed both the truck and the fifth wheel on Marketplace, mainly Facebook Marketplace. Fifth wheel sold first, and then a couple weeks later, the truck sold. So we actually, so we sold the fifth wheel, right?
Yeah.
And then we got our current rig before we sold the truck, correct?
We did. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, because we still had possession of the truck. Not for very long. Or maybe we were already in the process of selling it when we picked it up.
Yeah, well, because I when we picked up our current rig, I drove the truck back.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. So, that's when we went to look. But it was shortly after that. I mean, it worked out where...
Yeah, everything just kind of happened.
Yeah.
All at once.
So currently, right now, we have a 2011, new to us, Berkshire 390 BH diesel pusher, Class A.
Yes.
And when we're traveling, we're pulling a 2014 Jeep Wrangler.
Yes.
So which is
Jeep.
Yeah. So we have a Jeep that we travel around with, and we experience driving a Class A to Florida.
Yeah, yeah. Which, I mean, I think the kids enjoyed it.
Yeah.
They were comfortable.
And for the most part, it's not difficult to drive. I mean, I don't know how like a new Class A would drive if it's more stable. I mean, there's a little bit of play going down the interstate, especially if there's a semi going by you. But I mean, it's not difficult. But backing in is a lot easier than our last two rigs.
Yeah, I have to get used to it because you're like, tell me when to turn, and I'm like, I don't know.
Well, yeah, I mean, but I think you're kind of
yeah. And it's more like, well, if you can just pull up and just straighten up a little bit, you're perfect. And I think it's easier for you to pull up and straighten up.
And pretty much when you tell me to turn, it turns at that moment pretty quick, doesn't it? I mean,
yeah.
The only time I've ever had to do a hard cut is at our house when we put it in the driveway.
Yes, and this one actually fits in our driveway, so it's nice.
Yeah.
We don't have to either put it in a storage unit or park it in our front yard.
Yeah. So the true test will be today's Sunday. Next Sunday we'll be getting to Fort Wilderness. So That'd be a good test.
And it'll be in preferred, which are
I don't think
it's the older group, and they in the older campsites. And they always say that they're harder to get into, but we've never really had issue getting into those.
Yeah, I think the first time it was difficult. It was like Halloween-ish, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was so busy.
And somebody, I think we talked about it on Facebook, on a podcast, which may or may not be able to listen to now, about we saw a post, somebody's like, you shouldn't have this big of a rig in preferred or something like that.
They said like 43 foot rig, and it's like, we don't have that big of a rig.
No, it was a 37, and now we have a 40. So, yeah, it'd be interesting. But, I mean, the way Disney is, and it's not busy. I don't think it'll be busy at Fort Wilderness either. Mm-hmm. I expected we'd be able to check in early. They have, for this year, they have where you can get a free day at the water parks on check-in day. So hopefully check in, go to the water parks, and then our son's flying in.
Yes, I'm excited.
That evening. So Andrew, we're putting Prim at a kennel, and then Andrew's flying in to spend a week with us at Fort Wilderness.
So yeah, it's.
So yeah, so it's been a change. I mean, he's mature and he's taking care of the house. He's doing his thing. He works. He stays busy, but it's different not having him around.
It is, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it is a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Henry kind of has to step up and like take the lead of the oldest.
Yeah.
And he has.
Yeah. I mean, things gone well. More updates. So we went to Universal yesterday.
We did.
For the first time as a family.
Yes.
Minus Andrew. So it was fun. It was fun, an experience. Yeah.
Yeah. Of course, like I said, anywhere that Graham has to walk, he doesn't like. So.
Yeah. What was your expectations and what with Universal?
I don't really know. Like, I don't really know what I thought. I haven't really seen too many videos on it because it was one of those things that was like, let's go today. You know, we kind of been talking about it, but there was no set plans and. Yeah,
and the thing, I mean, it's not as documented because vloggers can't vlog on rides and stuff at Universal, and we just don't. We gravitate around Disney more than Universal. So of course, since this is the first time we went, but yeah, I mean, expectations. Us being a Disney family, and on Facebook, social media, you see that the cast members at Disney are really friendly, where they might not get that from Universal. But I mean, I was pleasantly surprised. Like the rides that they're supposed to be a certain way, they're that way, but they were for the most part friendly with you.
It was, so, yeah. I mean, like you said yesterday, it gives you kind of Dollywood vibes a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, maybe because
the way they do things.
Yeah.
And well, I'm not saying that they're copying Dollywood. Dollywood more than likely copied them.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because Dollywood has they don't have the freestyle machines, but they have Coke machines that you could buy a day cup and use it all day, and then.
Yeah, I don't know why Disney doesn't do that. I mean, you would think
that you think they would, yeah.
I mean, they have them all the resorts. They don't want to do it in the park. I guess they lose money by doing that, but it'd be a nice convenience to have that because you see a lot of families with their Disney refillable mugs in the parks.
I know, they just have them, and it's like,
and probably a bunch of them think they can refill it.
I'm sure they probably do.
But yeah, it was a Saturday. It seemed like a busy day, but they say Universal is all compact because you can go from one part to the other. Even though it's compact, there's so many like different roads to take and so many attractions. It didn't feel that busy.
No. Our longest wait was what the
Velocity? 50 minutes.
But it didn't even feel like 50 minutes.
Yeah, I think the Simpsons wait felt longer than the Velocicoaster.
It did, yeah.
Because there's a lot more just standing there. Velocicoaster and those other rides were road, you kept moving, which, didn't feel like, because we've been at Disney parks riding stuff and you just sit there.
And one thing I did like, because they have like the express lane, they would stop the express lane and then they would just let the other lane go. They never really stopped the standby. Yeah. And then when they let the express lane go, they just let the standby go with them, like all at once.
Yeah, it wasn't like you have to wait until they're done letting the express lane.
Of course, the only time that they stopped us is when we was actually getting on the rod, and then the express lane was there, and they let them go first. But yeah, like I don't ever remember them stopping us in line to let the express lane go in front of us. It was they would stop the express lane and then let people filter into it, and they just kind of merge. And because people are going to stay with their families, so they're going to get in where they can.
Yeah, there was a lot of like things I don't remember seeing at Disney that much. You see it every once in a while at Disney. Usually people cut line to get with their family. I don't know if I've ever seen so many people going under the railing.
I know. There were a ton of people just going under. Either because like the walk around or the queue, you had to go around several things, and they would just go under. And it wasn't kids. I've seen kids do that. These were adults going underneath like the poles and stuff. And I'm like, it was just that was kind of a shock to me seeing so many. Once we saw it, and like they came over the intercom and actually told you not to do that.
That was on Transformers, wasn't it?
I think so. Yeah.
So, you see everything at theme parks. That's just
you do.
You do. And we had a really good day, and I know there's going to be days that we'll probably be frustrated and have issues, but it was a good first day. Looking forward to going back. I'm sure 2 of the 3 kids are looking forward to going back. I'm not sure about Graham. I think he somewhat enjoyed it, but I don't know. He's not big on doing a lot of moving. Like you said, like being active a lot.
Yeah.
He likes his video games. He likes chilling. So that's what he enjoys doing.
But when we go to Disney, he doesn't seem to mind that. And I think that's also it. I think he felt like he was cheating on Disney a little bit.
Yeah, possibly. It makes you see in different places. It makes you like, oh, why doesn't Disney do this? Or you have an appreciation that Disney does things a certain way that Universal doesn't, or Dollywood or SeaWorld or wherever you go. So
yeah. But yeah, the kids were trying to figure out, because we didn't tell them where we was going. Aunt Henry figured it out.
Yeah,
but the other kids
our Jeep's navigation display. Even though I didn't have it typed in to go there, it was like one of the last things I checked. It was like Universal Studios. I was like, well, there you go. And Henry's the type of kid that he doesn't talk a lot, but he notices everything. Like he pays attention to everything. So it's hard to get anything past him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Of course, our 2 older ones were always used to like us not telling them where we're going. We just kind of do things.
And it was driving Graham crazy.
It was like he has to know the plan. He does not like not knowing the plan.
Yeah.
So he likes to know a plan.
But you usually don't know the plan, so you just
I know. And so when they're asking me, and I'm like, I don't know what we're doing. I did at that point. I didn't say I didn't know what we were doing at that point. I was just like, you'll have to wait and see.
Yeah. And we drove by SeaWorld and like, oh, we didn't stop there. It's not SeaWorld. But yeah. We like to surprise the kids. We do it on cruises and vacations and things. And I don't know. It just seems easier to. I think one thing, it's like, if things don't work out, their expectations aren't there, and we don't worry about letting them down. They won't be disappointed.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that kind of catches up to where we're at. One other thing I thought about was, so between our last rig, the 5th wheel, and now our Class A's, our Class A that we're in, what do you think, transition-wise? Like, better, worse, things like that? Like, still getting used to.
It's still getting used to. I like the fact that it has a washer dryer.
Yeah, we haven't got to use it a lot because we're at Tropical Palms. We're at a water electric only. They have a full hookup, but the area we like to be at, it's more wide open, and we have a lot of privacy, so we like to be at the water electric only.
Yeah.
But yeah, so washer and dryer.
Washer and dryer. I don't know. Like, we haven't experienced the shower much.
No.
So I can't comment on that.
Yeah, I haven't had the propane off. We've had the water heater off pretty much the whole time.
I've had one shower in it. That's been it.
Yeah, that was when we went down. We stayed at the Peanut Carol sausage.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Storage is a little different. Like storage for the kids, but we're getting it figured out. And food storage. It's one of those things. Even in the 5th wheel, I would pack it one way, and then a week later it'd be different, and then a week later it'd be different. It's just however I saw fit at that time it needed to be.
Yeah, my concern with the storage is like we have all the food. It's like food will just disappear, and like we won't know the food's there until we empty it out when we're done.
And
it's like, oh, we had this. So,
well, that's how it was in the fifth wheel too. I would like put stuff in places, be like, oh, I forgot I had that.
Yeah.
But
at least with the ones above the TV, you can open up and like, oh, this is what we have. And we mainly just have oils and.
Well, that's because it's taller.
Yeah.
So it can actually fit the bottles and stuff.
Yeah.
Because I've already moved our books and curriculum around for.
I don't think we don't go all the way to the top. I wonder if we could like shelve it so we can see what's
taller
in there.
shelf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the snacks we're not using currently and stuff.
Put them up there.
Because we have those Ritz crackers. I know Graham would be eating.
You have Ritz crackers?
Yeah. And one of those.
Oh no, I know the peanut butter and cracker Ritz.
Yeah.
Oh, I was wanting them to eat the other peanut butter crackers first.
They're not eating that many snacks right now. So.
No, they're not. And I have them out for them to eat, but it's like, they won't eat.
So for me, is there anything else you think of right now? Okay. For me, it's easier to back in. It's more difficult in driving down the interstate than our trucks. And with the fifth wheel, you can feel the trucks kind of move you around because you're taller, and I figure that's the reason you're just taller and heavier, and like things can kind of push you. We haven't had to deal with wind, but just big trucks kind of push you back and forth on the interstate. It is a 2011, so there's a little quirks, little cosmetic things that needs to be addressed. One thing that happened to us when we were driving down to Florida was our weather stripping of our windshield.
Yeah.
Came off when we bought it. The guy that sold it to us, he had the windshields replaced in the Jeep and the Class A, and he had the oil change and everything. But whoever did the windshield didn't glue the weather stripping with the right glue the right way. So right now we have Gorilla Tape. I need to get that addressed this week before we go to the fort. We have a slide topper that is in the best shape, might need to be replaced or repaired. But being 2011, it's only got 49,000 miles on it, and like maintenance wise, like mechanical wise, he took care of it, and it cranks right up. It does everything you need to. I think the tires have a few years left on them. We have a Blue Ox system to pull the Jeep with. Haven't really dove into like how good shape it is. It serves the purpose. It does what it needs to. We figured out how to, or we both have, put the Jeep into neutral transmission. That's something we haven't had to do. So.
Oh, I have something.
Okay.
The AC. One thing I do miss about it is it's not Bluetooth. Because our last one, it would connect to the thermostat would connect to our phones, and we could control it from our bedroom.
Yeah.
Or whatnot. And this one doesn't. And also, the AC was replaced, like in the living room.
Both of them got replaced.
Okay, so it was replaced with the wrong type of AC
in the living room. Yeah.
So it's just like a ventless. I think it's a ventless AC.
I think it's
ductless.
Ductless. It's like AC. What you would see in a pop-up or something. It's like definitely not the type that you would see in this kind of rig. So.
No. So the AC just comes from the unit itself. The air does. It doesn't go through any of the vents.
Yeah, it cools the immediate area around it, but it doesn't help. Like the back AC works twice as hard, I think, to try to keep everything cool.
Yeah.
Because it has to go through the ducts and blow it, and the other one's just like, I'm just blowing straight down.
This area right here. That's all I'm working on. So, but
that'll need to be addressed. And where we're at Tropical Palms, we're in the direct sun a majority of the day, which won't be the case at Fort Wilderness, but it sweats a lot, and it's working hard. No, it hasn't frozen up. Knock on wood or something. But one other thing. So we have a house in Tennessee, and like I said, if you go to navigatinghumans.com, you can look at it to rent it if you want to, as the days it's available. I don't know. Like we're kind of transitioning. We have to be Floridians, right? So
Yeah.
So we have last year we got Florida driver's license because we spent so much time in Florida. We were domiciled in Florida, and we used the house as a rental, and then we spend time, when we can there. But we have Florida as our domicile. We went through the process this past week to get the Jeep registered. Our county that we is our official home is about an hour away. So we drove an hour there, thought we had all the paperwork, and then come to find out, thing in Florida is you have to have your VIN verified, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'm talking to Andrew. I'm sorry.
Okay.
He texted me.
Yeah.
But yeah. So now it's just like we drove there.
Yeah, we drove an hour plus, an hour and 20 minutes. Was able to get the Jeep's tag, but I'm going to have to drive again this week after I get law enforcement to verify the VIN on the RV. So that's one thing I have to get done so we can have our vehicles in Florida and our driver's license in Florida. And I mean, us being domiciled and living in Florida, it helps with Disney passes, Universal passes, and
Yeah. And I mean, a lot of
cruises. I mean, things that we'd like to do.
it's like there's a lot of companies have Florida Florida resident discounts.
Yeah.
And it's like, why can't Tennessee do that?
Yeah.
It's like Dollywood, it's like, nope. They may give a county discount every now and then,
Yeah.
but not just Tennessee.
Yeah. So yeah.
So
yeah, we still have the house in Tennessee, and that's where our son is, and we're renting it, and well, I'm sure we'll go and spend time there too. But yeah, we have kind of transitioned a little bit this past year. That's something else we did besides changing vehicles.
yeah,
So
yeah.
okay. So I think we're caught up, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay. All right, we'll stop this one here. Again, navigatinghumans.com for if you want to get information about it. I'm also posting pictures about our adventures and stuff, and it'll be links to our YouTube page. I'll add links. I don't think there's links to the Facebook page, Instagram, maybe TikTok if we do that. And,
Oh, yeah.
and then the podcast can be found there as well. And if you want to book a Disney vacation, we can send you a quote and help you out there. But yeah, we'll stop this one then.
All right. Well, thank you for listening to Navigating Newmans.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.